Imagine waking up tomorrow, turning on your computer, and realizing your job title remains the same, but half the actual tasks you used to do every day are just gone. There are no dramatic layoffs making the evening news. No humanoid robots are marching into the office to pack up your desk. Instead, it is just a quiet software update running in the background. That creates a very specific kind of anxiety for the modern worker. You log in, sip your coffee, and discover that a program now instantly handles the reporting or scheduling you spent years mastering. Across the country, these background updates are already showing up in salary adjustments and new hiring requirements, marking the start of a broad transformation in how companies value labor. To understand where we are going, look at how we got here. Past technological leaps focused on replacing human muscle. Think of the assembly lines that mechanized repetitive physical labor, or look at early farming equipment. These machines were built to provide raw physical power that far exceeded human endurance. But artificial intelligence takes a different path. It is the first technology designed to replace the human mind. Because of that, the job AI is changing the fastest is likely one you'd consider safe, and we'll reveal it in just a moment. The first wave of disruption is hitting white-collared knowledge workers. For decades, sitting at a desk analyzing information was a reliable career path. Now it is the primary target for automation. Software is systematically taking over specific cognitive routines. It writes marketing copy in seconds. It analyzes massive financial spreadsheets, summarizes thousands of pages of legal documents, and even generates its own computer code. By stripping away those routine duties, the people left behind experience an extreme multiplier effect. One individual employee using these tools can suddenly generate the daily output that recently required a 3-person team. So to survive this shift, you have to stop looking at your career as a single static identity. Your job is actually a bundle of individual tasks, and that bundle is shrinking. Zoom out to the corporate level, and a very practical problem emerges. What does a company do when its existing staff becomes 3 times faster at their jobs overnight? The answer usually isn't mass layoffs. Instead, businesses quietly enact hiring freezes. When an employee leaves, the company simply absorbs their workload using automation, rather than posting a new job opening. This chart illustrates the resulting squeeze. Notice how corporate productivity climbs sharply on the top line, but down below, the line representing entry-level job postings flattens out and drops. Because AI now handles the basic data entry and reporting that junior employees traditionally did to learn the ropes, those starter roles vanish. While digital roles face this squeeze, experts point to a specific class of careers seeing a significant surge in market value because they cannot be replicated by code. Those are the roles that require physical interaction with the real world. Skilled tradespeople, emergency responders, and hands-on healthcare workers operate in zones entirely untouched by digital automation. Software lacks physical presence. It cannot execute the complex manual dexterity needed to fix a pipe, and it cannot exercise spontaneous, real-world judgment when a situation goes sideways. As a result, our modern economy has fractured into 2 distinct realities: a vulnerable zone of digital, repetitive workflows, and a protected zone built on physical, judgment-based labor. For everyone still operating in that digital zone, the survival playbook has changed. We are already seeing the rise of AI-native careers, roles like prompt engineers, AI trainers, and automation consultants that did not exist 5 years ago. Rote memorization and basic data recall have lost their market value now that software can retrieve information instantly. The market now pays a premium for the skills software struggles with. That means complex problem-solving, strategic leadership, and the critical thinking required to actually direct and refine the outputs generated by artificial intelligence. This creates a new archetype, the augmented worker. They are the ones winning the digital economy. So, what is the single most important skill employers will demand over the next decade? It is pure adaptability. The workers who thrive will be the ones who aggressively, continuously learn how to integrate new technological tools into their daily routines. We are heading into a near future where AI assistants are deeply embedded in every single application you use. Speaking the language of AI will become as basic a requirement as knowing how to type. The primary economic tension lies in the friction of human adaptation, the process of repeatedly relearning how to do your job as the software evolves. Artificial intelligence is not going to replace everyone, but people who learn to use artificial intelligence will absolutely replace those who don't. The transition has already started, leaving every worker with a final choice. Will you fear the future, or will you learn to use it?